Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees get another quality win in the Bronx against the Braves, and the young guys lead the charge. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
We're gonna win.
Got him! Boys, girls, boys!
I proclaim this the Summer of George!
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. Well, I feel good after a Yankee game 2 days in a row. This actually might be called a pattern, and the New York Yankees win today in another gritty win, 5-4 against the Atlanta Braves at home. The New York Yankees in back-to-back nights show resilience, poise, and spine.
If you stumble, if you hesitate, you can kiss the crown goodbye. Boys, girls, boys!
What they have not been showing all season long. And sometimes in baseball, you need change for change's sake. We were talking about Aaron Bubbles getting his walking papers in the beginning of the year because we just wanted a change. And who would have thought the change for the New York Yankees season would have come from the 21-year-old George Lombard Jr., guys? He's been impressive, I've got to admit. Last night, his at-bat in the ninth inning, then scoring from third, wins 2 challenges tonight in the same at-bat to get on base and then score from Spencer Jones's triple. Elite glove, smooth double play, and it just looks like the moment isn't big for him. It looks like he's comfortable in his own skin, and somebody's got to save him from himself. Rounding first base and slipping like that, I had my heart in my throat. But the one thing about George Lombard Jr. is, and I hope the Yankees franchise doesn't do this, let's not rush it with this kid. Let's let him be in the 9 spot, 8 spot. Let's not ask too much of him. Whatever he does is icing on the cake. And in fact, it's more than icing on the cake right now because he's kind of throwing the Yankees on his back. And I did not expect this. When Spencer Jones, Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, or Austin Wells came up from the farm system, they did not make this kind of impact. This is what I'm talking about when guys show up and make a lot of noise. Aaron Judge did it. Ben Rice did it. Hell, even Gary Sanchez did it for a while. Now, this guy, Lombard Jr., shows up, and it's different. I got to admit, watching this guy play, watching his footwork, watching his hands, pause, it's all gravy, and this kid's only going to get better from here, and this actually looks like the blue chip prospect that the New York Yankees were talking about, and I was doubting it because Brian Cashman, the best used car salesman in Major League Baseball who loves to build up his prospects, I was not buying it, but now I always talk about the eyeball test on this show, and George Lombard Jr. passes the eyeball test with flying colors. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the new guy and where he should be in the lineup because it looks like sky is the limit for the young kid. Then we go to the veteran on the team. Gerrit Cole continues to improve. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 9 strikeouts in 82 pitches. Now, that's what you have to take out of this start. Do you notice that they have Gerrit Cole hovering around 82 to 89 pitches? Because he is still ramping up from injury. It's actually even worse than Max Fried. Max Fried missed half a season. Gerrit Cole missed a year and a half. So guys still need to trust their arm, trust their stuff. And Gerrit Cole, you can even see since he's come back, he's changed his approach a little bit. You're seeing a lot more breaking balls. He had to get that under control, and as every start has progressed, he's been working on something different. That's how good Gerrit Cole is. He's working on his stuff on the fly and establishing himself as a new pitcher, kind of like Chris Sale on the other end of the bump today for the Atlanta Braves, kind of just made themselves into a new pitcher. Gerrit Cole still got the gas because ass equals gas and mass equals gas, whatever he said, because he looks like he ate the old Gerrit Cole. But Gerrit Cole has still got it, and it looks like he hasn't missed a step. And now Cam Schlittler, Max Fried, and Gerrit Cole, I'll put those three against any top three in Major League Baseball. Also today, you know it's a bad day for the umpire when he gets interjected into the game multiple times. Not to mention all the challenges that he lost today. And then he says the ball hits Spencer Jones, which it doesn't. And in fact, good thing he was wrong about that because he winds up hitting the triple. Then he calls a phantom balk on Chris Sale. I watched the replay. With a man on third, that's the umpire interjecting himself into the ball game and making himself bigger than the ball game. Chris Sale's a vet. Hey, listen, I'm not complaining that the Yankees got the run, and it was a crucial run for the New York Yankees. But he's a veteran, gets the benefit of the doubt. That's the umpire trying to be bigger than the game. Then, I told you last night, right here on this show, about Caballero being a little bit of a head case right now with the whole pitch clock and Major League Baseball changing the rules because of him. What happened today? Caballero shaking his head the whole at bat at the umpire. This is starting to become a problem. And now, just like Jazz Chisholm takes himself out of at bats with the last at bat from Caballero last night, and it continued to today, then the umpire calls a pitch clock violation on the New York Yankees because it took Caballero so long to walk to first base, and Boone had to come out. Not to mention, the Atlanta Braves manager had to get ejected from the game after the Chris Sale balk, and then Aaron Boone was yelling at him at the end of the game, and he almost gets ejected, but the umpire kind of knew that he was wrong. When both managers from both dugouts are yelling at the umpire at the same time, you're a bad umpire, and you're having a terrible day. Don't take everybody else down with you, because that umpire was atrocious today. And you know what? Spencer Jones. I said it right here on this show last night. I think Spencer Jones is about to blow up because of those two loud outs he had in the game last night. 0 for 13, struggling at the plate, was putting things together and striking the ball well. I make fun of Aaron Boone saying that, but when you watch this team every single day, you can see when guys are about to break out of a slump. I said it here on this show last night. Who has a huge day today with Lombard Jr.? Spencer Jones. Two farm system guys picking up the slack for the New York Yankees. Garcia is also interjecting energy in this team with his bat and his defense at first base, which has been surprising. Ramos gets on base 4 times last night, plays an above-average left field. Not to mention now, this is going to sound crazy. The New York Yankees are better defensively. You look at that left side of the infield right now with McMahon and Lombard Jr., that's lockdown. And in fact, I like Caballero at second base better than I like Jazz Chisholm at second base. Now with Garcia, Paul Goldschmidt, you interchange those two guys, you have an above-average defense at first base. And did we just turn around and get a better defensive Yankees team? Because you know what? They're going to have to triple down on defense now because they're a pitching first team. The Bronx Bombers are a pitch first team, guys, and I think they figured out the formula today. If the New York Yankees can get to 5 runs with the pitching they have, all they got to do is average 5 to 6 runs. They can put a bunch of wins together. Now, the Boston Red Sox, they've been on a tear, the hottest team in baseball. But I would just like to remind you, in the beginning of the year, the Tampa Bay Rays were up on the New York Yankees in first place. The Tampa Bay Rays had 13 games played against the AL Central, the New York Yankees to their 2. As soon as the New York Yankees had the easy part of their schedule, turned around and it flip-flopped. Tampa Bay played teams above 500, and the Yankees were in first place on then. The Boston Red Sox kind of just had that in the last 30 games, playing teams that were below 500. I'm going to give them their flowers. They're playing good baseball. But what goes up must come down, and I think that they're peeking at the beacon a little bit too early, the Boston Red Sox. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the Boston Red Sox making a charge for the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays in the division. Are you buying it? Will this be sustainable? Because the New York Yankees now put together 2 quality back-to-back wins, and as a Yankee fan, no excuses, good team, good pitching, good defense, gritty win from the young guys, and now we just got to wait around for the rest of the vets to show up, and guys like Ben Rice, who now are warming up after he went on that cold streak after the home run derby that us and the New York Nuts right here on New York Minute Sports were begging for him not to be in the home run derby because it ruins your swing. Just ask Mr. 50-50 Jazz Chisholm. But Ben Rice comes through with the double last night, comes through with the big home run tonight, Lombard Jr. with the go-ahead home run. You got to be feeling good about the New York Yankees right now because we haven't had wins like this all season long. And in fact, the New York Yankees are going to pick an excellent time to have everybody healthy. And once everyone comes back, think about this bench that the New York Yankees have for the matchups in October and approaching that because, hey, guys, the New York Yankees need to win this division this year. No ifs, ands, or buts. They need a first-round bye to set up their pitching, and the Yankees need home field advantage. I know their record's not so hot at home this year, but it's different in the postseason, and you know, being there and watching it on TV, and from a guy that's been to over 70 playoff games, the Bronx is different in October, and with all the frustration from the season from the New York Yankees fans, that place is going to be rocking. But we need to show up right now in the regular season and sweep the Atlanta Braves tomorrow and the New York Yankees at 1 o'clock. Gotta get this job done. And the young guys are coming through. Let's let some of the vets wake up, little Nappuccino, and let's get it going. But let's get fired up right now. And remember, it's New York Minute Sports. Anywhere on that smoke wagon you call the information superhighway, you can find us over on Instagram, NEWYRKMIN. Also, the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. Try all the t-shirts that we have during the show are made in the USA, just like yours truly. Also, have you become a New York Nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get twice the show for half the dough. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Bye.
That's your boy.
So
He
have to
was
work
said
with-
he was
Goodbye. That's my boy.